Okay. Okay, good afternoon, or good evening na pala, no? Pasensya na ha, medyo napapaos tong boses ko. Rumirago doon kasi yung mga trainings natin, but anyway, okay lang po, manage pa naman. May boses pang natira. No, practically the whole day kasi medyo nagsasalita tayo eh. But anyway, if you are already there, no, kung nandiyan na po kayo sa Facebook Live at saka dyan po sa YouTube, you might wanna greet, no? Pwede po kayong mag-comment sa comment section po dyan sa baba para at least makita po natin. Yun po yung magiging downside ng ano, no, FB Live kasi hindi ko nakikita yung mga audience eh. So, not unless pag nag-comment po kayo, that's the time na makikita po natin. So, pasensya na ha, pasensya na sa boses. Medyo namamaos tayo eh. Okay? Yan, papakita muna tayo. Okay, hintayin natin saglit ha, so that they can come in. Okay, good evening, good evening. Please paki-invite po yung mga downlines ninyo. Napakaganda po ang topic na pag-uusapan po natin tonight. Ang pag-uusapan po natin is the concept of leverage, no? So importante po 'to sa negosyo po natin, and I hope na may mapupulot po tayo na aral po nito, no? So pasensya na sa boses talaga, no? Because I had my practically the whole day meron akong session eh. So bugbog sarado, no? Bugbog sarado. So ano tayo eh, rumaratsada tayo sa mga seminars, no? Grabe, ang dami ng seminars. I'm not only attending one or two businesses, so I have multiple businesses that I am attending to. So, ayan, medyo, ano tayo. Okay, okay. So, I hope nandito na po lahat. So, if you have your downlines with you, you can please call them, you can text them, you can chat them, keep in touch with them, contact them, so that at least they will be able to join with us tonight. And hindi naman to gaano katagal, but siguro abutin tayo ng sobra oras po nito. So, ayan. So, kumusta po kayo lahat? Today po ang last day ng month of August. Bukas po September na. Bukas po first hour in the morning. Magpapatugtog po ako ng Jose Marichan. Christmas in our hearts. So, bare months na po guys. No? So magpapasko na. So I believe lahat po tayo will be really catching up with a lot of things. No? And I know na lahat po tayo is really expecting a lot for Christmas, looking forward for Christmas. Now, amidst the pandemic na meron po tayo, I am really sure na lahat naman po tayo ay very much hopeful pa rin na we will have a Merry, Merry, Merry Christmas. At ganun din po yung aspiration ko bawat isa po sa inyo, that everyone will be able to celebrate Christmas just like the way it used to be. Hindi man tayo magkakaroon ng mga grandiosong mga parties, but I believe that you will be able to spend your Christmas with the people that matters the most to each and every one of us, and that is our family. And at the end of the day, that is what is most important, no? If there's one thing na tinuro sa akin ng pandemic na to, the pandemic have taught me to value things na those are really na nagmatter talaga sa atin. So we may have a lot of priorities in the past, we may have a lot of concerns in the past, but because of pandemic, alam mo, nag-streamline lahat yun eh. So tinuruan po tayo ng pandemic kung paano pahalagahan ang mga bagay-bagay na importante talaga. Alam mo, sa gitna ng pandemic, walang mayaman, walang mahirap dito eh. Pag ikaw tinamaan ng COVID, wala walang pinipili, walang sinasanto si COVID. Either you are rich or whether you're poor, it doesn't really matter at all. No, so ganun pa man, no, my piece of advice to each and every one of us is please keep safe, no? Keep safe. We're not still over with COVID para makatulong naman tayo sa gobyerno, makatulong tayo sa ekonomiya natin. The lesser we are exposed outside, the better it is actually. So we'll never know kung sino yung makaharap mo, makahalubilo mo, and you'll really never know that along the way, nandiyan na si COVID. So para maiwasan po lahat yan, it is better na, ayun, no? Kung hindi man naman talaga kailangan lumabas, iwag nang lumabas. No? Kung hindi naman talaga kailangan. Kung kung lalabas man kayo, make sure na ano 'yon, pangsulit ba lahat ng pupuntahan mo, tapusin mo na para at least hindi ka pa balik-balik. So, that's it, no? In fact ngayon hindi na po uso ang maramihan na maglakad. Kung as much as possible, you just have to go on your own para minus ano po 'yan, minus exposure, no? So, just keep safe, no? Just keep safe. Um, I was talking to a friend of mine netong dinner. Um, ayun, napag-usapan namin na na-notice namin na sa newsfeed ngayon, ang daming mga post na mga condolences, mga namamatay ho. It is sad, masakit po siya kasi nobody wanted to have experience like that, pero again wala tayong magawa no, wala tayong magawa. The least we could do is just simply pray for the one that is left behind. Masaya na lang tayo na kung ano yung meron at naiwan. But again, everything is so volatile. You'll never know if you still be here tomorrow. You'll never know if you will have COVID tomorrow or not. No, hindi mo alam talaga. And I hope guys, no, wag po kayong matakot. Get your shot na vaccine, no? Ako, I had my shot already. I have my first dose. So I'm waiting for my second dose this coming September 21, and I really would love to hear from you na you're gonna get those shots. No, don't you worry. You're safe. No, you're really safe. No, there's nothing to worry with the vaccine. If you're afraid of it, consult a medical expert. No, consult a medical expert para i-explain sa iyo ang total effect ng ano na yan, ng vaccine na yan. So don't be afraid. No, I challenge you to get the shot. By the way, before po ako magpo-proceed, nais ko pong malaman kung taga saan po ang audience natin tonight. So, pwede po ba, if you don't mind, can you type in your comment section po sa baba your location, kung saan po kayo ngayon naroroon. No, diyan po sa comment section po sa baba. Please, no? Para at least I will be able to know where are you based right now. Sige daw, just your location, no, na sa baba po. Kasi hindi ko po na kayo nakikita honestly. No? Si Ivy from Minglanilla, si Vilma Conejos from Lapu-Lapu. Yan, si Sir Rodi, vaccinated na siya. Yan, who else? Who else po? Can you type your location diyan po sa baba? Para po at least I will know na naka-tune in po kayo ngayon. Can you please type in your location? Si Julius, no, from Cebu City, no? Si Ivy Dale, no, from Minglanilla, Cebu. Yan, that's it, no? Si Mercy Empiricinco, no, na nasa Banilad. Si Hanigo, nasa Maribago, Lapu-Lapu City. Si Maricel Sungahid, no, nasa Mandawi City. Who else is here? Si Jennifer Alvarez, Kingdom of Saudi Arabia, no? So, I think ngayon, nasa ano ngayon, hapon nun, dyan, no? Nasa mga 3 or 4 o'clock, no, sa Kingdom of Saudi Arabia, no? Who else po? Can you please type down your location so that at least I will know where you are coming from right now? Kasi ang pangit naman na hindi ko kasi kayo nakikita eh. Sorry Hindi ko kasi kayo nakikita. And this is the only way for me to know na may audience po ako. Okay? Ayan, si Dens from Calamba, Laguna. Si John Sonyo sa Tuboso, Negros Occidental. No, kababayan ito ni Mr. Noel Maglasang. Yan. Yan, si Jennifer sabi niya 3 o'clock daw ng hapon. Yan. Okay. Who else is here? No, who else is here, guys? No, please type in your location, please. No, you can type in your location. Yan si Obit, no, from Cebu City. Si Mel Berdan from Cordoba na ngayon, ha. Dati Lapu-Lapu yan. Cordoba na ngayon. Yan si Rowella from Compostela, Cebu, no? Si Rowella ay from Compostela, Cebu. Si Teacher Ophil from Bulacan. Okay? Si Teacher Ophil from Bulacan. How about the rest po from where you are right now? Para at least lang po, alam ko lang po kung taga saan po itong kausap ko po ngayon. Yan, Rowella is from Compostela. Yan. Who else po? Who else is there po? Ayan. Si Jeneline from Asturias, Cebu, no? Kasama natin si Jen from Asturias, Cebu. Ayan. Who else, no? Pakitype po yung location nyo po right at the comment section po sa baba. No, your location po right at the comment section po sa baba. Yan, si Sir Rudy from Apas, Lahug. Apas, Cebu, sorry. Mali ako, Sir Rudy. Apas, Cebu. Yan. Si Miss Allen Ortega, kasama natin ngayon from Palawan, no? Kasama natin si Miss Allen Ortega from Palawan. Okay? Please type your location, guys, so that I will know where you are watching ngayon. Can you please type in your location so that I will know where you are? Si Mr. Nick Gadingan, no, from BFP, Bureau of Fire Protection, Cebu. Okay? Si Arms Kitchen, nasa La Union. Okay? Si Arms Kitchen, nasa La Union po siya. Okay? Yan. Can you type in your location, please? No? Type in your location dyan po sa comment section po sa baba para at least we will know where you are watching right now. Si Aileen Salem, no? From Palumpon, Leyte, no? Si Aileen Salem from Palumpon, Leyte, no? Yeah, I've been to Palumpon actually. I've been to Palumpon. Si Raul Ihorango, no, from San Remigio. Raul Ihorango from San Remigio. Who else po? Can you type in your location? Yan, si Miss Allen, sabi niya her connection is very poor. Let's pray, Miss Allen, that you have a good connection. Okay? Can you type in your location? And by the way, can you call your downlines? Guys, can you do me a favor? Can you call your downlines? Can you chat your downlines before po tayo? Kasi sayang po yung pag-uusapan natin tonight eh. The title of our topic tonight is the concept of leverage. And I really wanted that your downline will be here so that at least they can listen, no? Kasama din po natin ngayon si Joshua Alisna from Inglanilla, Cebu. Okay? So kasama din po natin si Joshua Alisna from Inglanilla, Cebu, si Jaime Tiin from Quezon City, no? Kasama din natin si Jaime from Quezon City. Si Jevo Kalumba kasama natin from Subang Dako, Mandawi City. Guys, can you please call your downlines because our topic for tonight is all about the concept of leverage. Importante po to na maintindihan nila ang konsepto ng leverage so that they will have an inner desire to build their business. Marami po sa atin, inoferan po natin ng business opportunity. However, hindi po nila nagawa the way it should be because they feel na it's not important. So ngayon, pag-usapan natin yung leverage. Guys, I really would like to know where you are located right now. Can you please type in your location kung saan po kayo ngayon para at least I will know na taga dyan kayo, no? At least I will know na taga dyan po kayo. Please, no? Can you type in your location? Can you type in your location? Please. Can you type in your location so that at least we will know where you are watching with us right now? Okay? Can you type it in? Okay. Yan, si LV Tumulak, no? From Basak, Lapu-Lapu City. Okay. Yan, great, no? Who else? Yung iba po. Saan po ba kayo ngayon? Yung iba po. Can you please type down your location at the comment section below? And by the way, can you call your downlines? Can you call your downlines? Can you chat them right now? Can you text them? Si Annalisa Hinita from Ibo, Lapu-Lapu City. By the way, can you call? Can you call your downline so that they can join with us here tonight? Can you call your downlines? Hello, guys. Can you call your downlines? Can you text them? Can you chat them so that they can join with us tonight? Our topic for tonight is all about the concept of leverage. Okay. Yan, si Miss Allen Ortega from Aburlan, Palawan. No? It's a place that I really wanted to go one of these days. No? Okay. Si Analisa Hinita, no? Nandito na rin. Okay, si LV Tumulag, dito lang Basak, Lapu-Lapu City. Okay. You call in your downlines, guys. No, you call in your downlines. Pasensya na kayo sa boses ko, guys. Ha? I had my whole training this day, the whole day. I've been talking since the morning all the way up to 8 o'clock. I'm attending 2 or 3 businesses actually. So medyo ganito talaga kabugbog sarado itong mga schedules natin. But that's the power of online. No? That's the power of online because you can tend to do a lot of things. No, you can tend to do a lot of things. No? Okay. So I guess let's start. No, let's start. So catch up na lang yung iba, no? Kasi medyo mahaba na rin tong time na inano natin. Okay. So good evening po sa ating lahat. Ang pag-uusapan po natin tonight is the concept of leverage. Marami sa atin po ay sa business po ng direct selling or sa business po ng direct marketing. Actually, marami po sa atin dyan. Now, nagkada iba-iba lang po yung mga products siguro, services na meron ka. But all of us actually at a certain point was and were involved in a concept of direct selling or direct marketing. Okay? Now, marami na ngayon ang mga products and services na had been moved through network marketing. Okay? Now, maliban doon sa health and wellness product, meron ka ng mga basic commodity ngayon, gaya ng bigas na nini-network na rin. At meron din po mga services gaya po ng real estate services. Okay? So, kung makikita nyo po, itong mga businesses na to, no, ito service-oriented, real estate service, insurance services, okay? Ano pa ba? Real estate, insurance, basic commodity, health and wellness services, health and wellness products are now being moved in a concept of network marketing because nakikita po ng mga tao ang power ng leverage. Pero parati po nating sinasabi ito na mag-leverage ka kasi napakaganda pag nag-leverage para magkakaroon ka ng passive income. Pero hindi ito kasi masyado naiintindihan ng mga kausap natin at saka doon sa mga nakikinig. Okay? So ngayon, pag-usapan natin ito ng masinsinan para maintindihan natin kung ano nga ba talaga itong leverage. Now, just like in the cover photo po dyan na nakikita nyo po sa screen nyo, the concept of leverage for exponential business growth. So, ibig sabihin, ang intention pala para mag-leverage ka ay ang reason niya para magkakaroon ka ng exponential business growth. By the way, kung pag-usapan natin ang growth, pwede kang mag-grow na hindi exponential. Pwede kang mag-grow sa business mo na addition. Okay ha? Para maliwanag ha? Pwede kang mag-grow in addition, pwede ka ring mag-grow through multiplication. And that is what we call exponential. Okay. Now, for all of you that is here tonight, you are all aware that I am into the business of real estate. Okay? Alam niyo po yan. May kumpanya po tayo dyan at napakaganda po yung leverage program natin with the real estate business na in which I myself represent as the president and the CEO of that company. Now, few of you, alam din po ninyo na may health and wellness business din po ako, no? Na hinahandle at ito po yung J-Store. Now, whatever is that, all of those actually has an exponential effect in terms of business growth. Okay? Now, ngayon, ito po yung pag-uusapan natin. When you create leverage doon sa negosyo natin, hindi lang po yung resulta ang minomultiply po natin, kung hindi, kung paano po siya gawin, yun ay minomultiply din po natin. And that is actually reference to our time and our resources as well. So when we create the leverage in our business, automatically ang result at ang outcome po niyan ay actually growth talaga. May growth naman kung titingnan mo ang addition. Pwede namang mag-grow pag addition 'Di ba? 1 plus 1, 2. 2, 'di ba? 2 plus 2, 4. 'Di ba? 4 plus 2, 6. 4 plus 2, 6 plus 2, 8. 8 plus 2, 10. 'Di ba? May growth naman. Pero iba po yung exponential growth. Pag sinabi mong exponential, 2 times 2, 4 times 2, 8, 'di ba? 8 times 2, 16 times 2, 32 times 2, 64. Yun ang exponential growth. Okay? So both addition and multiplication are all considered growth. But most of the people actually are not using the exponential growth, but most of them are using the additional type of group. The additional type of growth. So ngayon, ang gusto nating maipakita sa atin or sa inyong lahat ay ano ba yung exponential growth compared to the one na sinasabi nating growth by addition. Okay? So, iba po yung growth by addition, dinadagdag mo lang. Okay? So, titingnan natin yan what will be the impact of the business. Now, leverage is one of the simplest and most powerful ways for you to move ahead in your business. So, kung gusto mong mag-advance sa business mo, the only way for you to do that is when you are going to leverage. Okay? Hindi mo po kakayanin na i-advance ang pwede mong kitain in a shortest period of time kung hindi po kayo magle-leverage. Okay? Bakit ho? Because kung titingnan nyo po, you only have 24 hours a day. No one actually has 25, 26, 27. Each and every one of us in this world only has 24 hours a day. And kahit gaano po kayo kasipag at kahit gaano po kayo kadisiplinado sa lahat po ng trabaho, I tell you, you are only as good as within the 24 hours a day. And kung titingnan nyo po yung 24 hours a day na meron ka, 8 hours po dyan ay already allocated supposedly doon sa tulog natin. Kaya nga, marami po sa atin na kumayod po ng husto, yung 8 hours na supposedly tulog sana, ay ngayon ginagamit natin na gising tayo. Tama po ba? Okay? So that's the reason why ang effect po ay nagkakasakit na ho tayo. Okay? Kasi supposedly ang 8 hours dapat that is intended for the rest. Pero just because kulang po ang oras na meron tayo, ang ginawa po natin, nag-extend po tayo ng oras natin. Ginamit natin yung oras na supposedly matutulog sana tayo. Tama po ba? Hello? Are you still there? Di ba? Na supposedly tulog ka sana within 8 hours kasi 24 hours lang meron tayo So ang ginawa mo, kasi kumakayod ka, ginamit mo yung supposed to be na hours na dapat tulog ka. Okay, question. Sino ba dito ang parating puyat at hindi na nakakatulog ng 8 hours? Kasi ginagamit yung supposedly 8 hours na dapat sana tulog tayo. Sino ba dito? Kasi kumakayod ka Di ba? Sino ba ditong hindi na kompleto yung 8 hours? Hello? Sino ba ditong hindi na kompleto ang 8 hours na tulog? Marami sa atin. Okay? Marami sa atin. Masakit siya na reality, pero totoo siya. So hanggat hindi mo maintindihan na ang oras mo ay 24 hours lamang, at kailangan mo talagang mag-leverage or else lahat ng mga pinampangarap mo sa buhay, lahat ng gusto mong maabot sa buhay ay hindi mo maaabot yan kasi kulang ka talaga sa oras. Di ba? Ulitin ko ha, lahat ng mga pinangarap mo sa buhay, lahat ng gusto mong maabot sa buhay, hindi mo maaabot yan kasi kung tutuusin, kaibigan, kapatid, 24 hours lamang ang meron ka. Papayag ka man o sa hindi, hindi po kasya yan. Kasi matutulog ka pa At hindi lang po yan. Yang 24 hours na yan, babawasan mo pa yan sa pagkain, kakain ka, maliligo ka, magkukommute ka, transport, everything. Kung tutuusin, ilang oras na lang kaya ang pinaglalaanan mo dyan para sa trabaho? So kaya, kung hindi mo pag-iisipan ang leverage, kapatid, hindi mo talaga maaabot ang mga pinapangarap mo sa buhay. Tatanda na lang tayo na sasabihin na lang natin sa sarili natin, how I wish nag-leverage ako. Hanggang doon na lang tayo. Pa, ano ba? Hanggang how I wish na lang po ba tayo? Or sadya bang kakayod talaga tayo? Okay. Now with leverage, this is actually becomes an essential tool for building wealth. Okay? Now, siguro na-observe na po ninyo to, no? Marami na po kasi kayong mga pagkakataon na nag-a-attend po kayo ng mga seminars. Okay? I would presume na hindi lang po itong training na to ang na-attenan mo. Marami ka ng training na na-attenan po dati. Now, let's go a little bit traditional para you will begin to understand the concept of leverage. Okay. Kadalasan kasi ang ginagamit natin na example for leverage ay si Henry C. Ngayon, maiba naman tayo. Ang gagamitin naman natin ay si Lucio Tan. Now, si Lucio Tan po, kung makikita niyo po, well-known lang po siya sa tinatawag natin na tobacco business. Okay? Yung Fortune Tobacco. Pero kilala din po si Lucio Tan sa negosyo ng Asia Brewery. Okay, tama po ba? Okay, yung manufacturer po ng beer na beer, Colt 45. Oh, yun. Yun po, Asia Brewery po ang may gawa po noon at yan ang kumpanya po ni Lucio Tan. Okay? At hindi lang po yan. Si Lucio Tan, marami pa pong negosyo na meron siya. May real estate business din po siya, yung Eaton Properties. Na kung titingnan niyo po guys, bakit kaya si Lucio Tan ang sobrang yaman niya? Paano kaya siya nag-generate ng income niya? Paano ba siya nag-leverage? Okay. Dalawang aspeto po ang leverage, guys. Okay? Number one, you are going to leverage through time and effort coming from other people. Okay, ha? Remember this. Dalawang konsepto po ang leverage. You can leverage through time and effort coming from other people. Pwede kang mag-leverage doon. Meaning, meron kang multiplier effect if you are going to make use and tap the time and the resources of other people. O let's say, for example, ikaw, nagnegosyo ka ngayon. Tapos, may kinausap kang isang tao na gagawin ang negosyo na gaya ng ginagawa mo. So pareho kayo ngayon na ginagawa ng negosyo. Yung oras mo na supposedly 24 hours lang meron ka, dahil dalawa na po kayo ngayon, magiging 48 hours na. Sa halip na 24, 48 na kasi dalawa na kayo. Okay? Yan, leverage din po yan. Okay? The other way of leverage is when you put up multiple sources of income. That is also leverage. Okay? Yan ang mga ginagawa ng most of the millionaires and billionaires of our country. Now, let me state you some example. Lucio Tan, hindi lang po Fortune Tobacco ang negosyo niyan. Meron pa yan Tanduay, di ba? Meron pa yang Philippine Airlines, meron pa yang Eaton Properties. Now, tingnan natin si Gokong Wei. Meron siyang Universal Rubina, meron siyang mga hotel, meron siyang Cebu Pacific, meron pa siyang R-Bank, meron pa siyang Robinson's Mall and Gallerias, di ba? So anong nakikita nyo? Nag-multiply sila, nag-leverage sila through putting up other businesses. Okay? Nakuha nyo ang idea? Warren Buffett, no? Kasi ito yung parati nating mga example. Si Warren Buffett po ay isang tao lamang. Okay. Isang tao lamang na meron siyang 17 businesses. Okay, listen here ha. Si Warren Buffett, isang tao lang na meron siyang 17 kanegosyo. Bawat isa sa negosyo niya ay nagbibigay sa kanya ng leverage through sa pamagitan ng income at sa kanegosyo ng 17 na to. So, ibig sabihin, you can practically grow your business through leverage. Wala pong ibang paraan. Kasi kung addition lang ang titingnan mo, kaya nga ito yung guys eh. That's the reason why kung ikaw ay magtatayo ng sari-sari store, at kung isa lang yang sari-sari store na meron ka, kahit gaanong sipag ang gagawin mo, ang income ng sari-sari store na yan ay ganun lang po yan, pare-pareho lang po yan, araw-araw, practically, all throughout the month and the year. It's because yan lang talaga ang pwedeng ma-generate ng isang sari-sari store kasi 24 hours lang ang meron sa isang araw. Kung magbubukas ang sari-sari store mo na 24 hours, kung ano yung income niya 24 hours, ganun lang talaga yan. Kaya nga, ang mga may-ari ng mga, tingnan mo yung may-ari ng mga gasoline station. Ang gasoline station, yung income nun, 24 hours na bukas yan, yun lang talaga yan. So kung gusto mong lumaki ang income mo, kung ikaw ang may-ari ng gasoline station, ano ang gagawin mo? Magdadagdag ka ng, anong idadagdag mo? Gasoline station. Magdadagdag kang marami pa na gasoline station para lumaki ang magiging income mo. Kasi kung hindi ka magdadagdag, kukulangin po hindi man kukulangin, pero hanggang dyan lang po ang magiging income mo. Okay? So therefore, building leverage into your business is essential. Di ba? Sa makatuwid, kung gusto mong lumaki ang negosyo mo, kailangan mo talagang mag-leverage. Now question, ikaw ba kapatid, gusto mo bang lumaki ang negosyo mo? Sige daw, can you answer it? Simple question lang po yun. Ikaw kapatid, gusto mo bang lumaki ang negosyo mo? Sino ba ang gustong lumaki ang negosyo? Pakisabi yes po dyan sa comment section. Sino po ba dito ang nakikinig ngayon na gustong lumaki ang negosyo? Paki-type yes dyan sa comment section. Si Nobilin, sabi niya, gusto po sir, sabi ni Nobilin. Yan. Ako, yan. Sinong gustong lumaki ang negosyo? Paki-type yes dyan po sa comment section sa baba. Yung gusto lang ha, yung gusto lang. Kasi wag naman, di naman to sa pilitan eh. Sino yung gustong lumaki ang negosyo? Pakisulat po dyan sa comment section sa baba na yes. Yung gusto lang lumaki. Kasi di naman kita pwedeng pilitin kung ayaw mong lumaki yung negosyo mo eh. Di ba? Kung sa Bisaya pa, way pugsanay. Pero wa say balibaray. Way pugsanay. Pero wa say balibaray. Yun lang, no? Di ba? Until the time na mag-sink in talaga sa isipan natin kung ano talaga yung konsepto ng leverage na yan, hindi po talaga natin ma-appreciate yan. Okay, tuloy po tayo. Understanding leverage is the most important part in creating real wealth. Okay? Understanding daw eh. Kailangan po daw natin maintindihan kung ano ba talaga itong leverage. Alam mo, parati nating naririnig to eh. Pag nag-attend tayo ng seminar, always naririnig po natin, leverage, 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 leverage. Pero ano ba yung leverage na yan? Makakain ba yan? Masarap ba yan? Di ba? And for all we know, we really wanted to do that, pero hindi lang po talaga natin naiintindihan kung ano ba talaga yung leverage. Kapatid, parati nating tinuturo to. Ako parati kong tinuturo to. Dito sa D818, parati kong tinuturo to kasi gusto kong makita nila ang value ng leverage. Maraming sumunod, maraming hindi rin, pero doon naman sa mga sumunod sa kampanya natin sa leverage, ay talagang nakapag-enjoy din naman talaga sa income ng leverage. Pero let's do and understand what is leverage. Okay. Leverage allows you to build more wealth than you could ever achieve alone. Now, take note of the word. You are going to achieve it not alone. So, hindi po ikaw lang mag-isa. Which is totally impossible po na you are going to increase your income kung ikaw lang mag-isa. Okay ha? Ulitin ko. it is totally impossible na kaya mong i-increase ang income mo kung ikaw lang mag-isa. You will never be able to do that. Hindi mo kakayanin yan, kaibigan. Hindi mo kakayanin yan, kapatid. Okay? So the basic principle of leverage is that you will be doing it together with other people. Ayan ang maliwanag, oh. Leverage allows you to build more wealth than you could ever imagine, the more than you could ever achieve alone. So, in short, marami talaga kayo. Hindi po pwedeng alone. Okay? In what way? By utilizing resources that extends beyond your own. Ayan. Nandiyan ang sakot. You are able to build, balikan natin ha, you are going to build wealth than you could ever achieve alone by utilizing resources that extends beyond your own. So, ibig sabihin, kung ikaw lang mag-isa sa negosyo na ginagawa mo, ang ginagamit mo sa pagpapalaki ng negosyo mo ay ang sarili mong resources lamang. So, ibig sabihin, limitado ka kasi resources mo lang ang tinitingnan mo. Ngayon, nung ikaw ay nag-leverage, ito na po yun ang extension ha, you have extended the resources sa iba maliban sa'yo. Okay ha? Maliwanag po yun. Nag-extend ka ng resources sa iba maliban doon sa resources na ginagamit mo sa sarili mo. So take note of the word here, iba. Okay? You are using the resources of others. Okay? Now, wealth is about investing and building an income for the future. Now, always remember here, when we talk about leverage, we are not talking about now. When we talk about leverage, we are actually talking something that is of future value. Okay? Hello? Maliwanag ba? Marami kasi na hindi po ginawa ang pagle-leverage kasi ang nasa isipan nila, gusto kong kumita ngayon agad-agad. Okay ha? Maraming tao na hindi sila pumasok or hindi nila ginawa ang pag-leverage kasi gusto nilang kumita ngayon agad-agad. Alam mo ano yung resulta dyan? Hindi ko minamasama ang pagiging empleyado ha. Gusto kong balansihin po yan. I was once an employee of Pepsi Cola Product Philippines Incorporated dito po sa Cebu plant. Nasa Minglanilla po ang planta namin. And that is exactly what I am referring to. When you don't leverage, isa po ang ibig sabihin po niyan. Ang gusto mo lang, income, ngayon at agad-agad. Yan ang tinatawag natin na salary. Nag-duty ka, nagtrabaho ka, bayad ang isang araw mo na trabaho. Instant, agad-agad. Maraming tao, takot sila pumasok sa mundo ng negosyo because hindi nila alam kung may income ba sila agad-agad. 'Di ba? Hello? You get me? Okay, maliwanag ba? Okay. Wealth is about investing and building an income for the future. So, ibig sabihin, when we talk about, okay ha? When we talk about leverage, we are talking about future tense. Hindi po siya present tense. Okay? Para clear tayo. Kasi dito po nagkakamali tayo sa konsepto. That's the reason why not a lot of people actually engage into building a huge network because they are impatient for the income. Gusto nila agad-agad ngayon na. Kaya nga always sinasabi ko 'to, when we talk about leverage, this is the concept of slow is fast. Ulitin ko ha, when we talk about leverage, this is a concept of slow is fast. It may seem so slow, but if you're just gonna be consistent with it, do it right, you'll see that when you are able to duplicate and when you are able to multiply, you will see that it's gonna be fast. Makikita mo yan na fast pala. Okay? Diyan mo siya maa-appreciate. Okay? Let's continue. Leverage is doing the work once and getting paid over and over again. Okay? Leverage is doing the work once and you will be paid over and over again. Bakit? Bakit you will be paid over and over again? Why? Because your system, your business, your network is working day in, day out for each and every one of you. Not just for yourself, but they are also working for themselves. So the moment they work, the moment they run the system, the moment your downlines is talking to people, the moment your downlines is meeting their prospect, you are now actually getting paid if something is closed or materialized in their transaction. Dito na po papasok yung word na passive income later on, which is where we're going to talk about it. Okay? So when you are able to leverage, you will be paid over and over and over and over and over again. So walang one-time income pag ang tao ay nagle-leverage. That's the reason why you will begin to see people that were able to leverage, patuloy po yan nagge-generate po ng income kahit hindi po nila alam na may pera na pumasok sa kanila. Di ba? Kasi the downline is working. The downline is producing their time. Their time becomes now productive. So when you talk, no, when you talk about leverage, you're not talking about the now. You're talking about long term. Long term po ang pinag-uusapan natin ha. Future ang pinag-uusapan natin. Kaya nga po guys, hindi po madaling yumaman. Kung may nakikita ka dyan na upline mo kumikita na, ang nakikita mo lang, kumita na siya ngayon, pero hindi mo nakita noon na kumakayod pa siya. Hello? Di ba? Minsan, napapasana all tayo. Nakita natin kumikita si upline. Yes, nakita natin kumita si upline ngayon. Pero noon, hindi natin nakita kung anong kayod ang ginawa ni upline. Bago siya nakarating doon sa tinatawag na income. Tama po ba? So in short, wala pong overnight na success. Bakit? May overnight bang gumawa ng building at nagpatayo, kinabukasan may building na mataas? Ano yan? Jack and the Beanstalk? Di ba? Ano yan? Jack and the Beanstalk? Na nalaglag lang yung beans pag kinabukasan, may mahabang puno ka na hanggang langit? Hindi ah. When you build business, the hardest part is to build the foundation. Okay? So tuloy tayo. So the purpose of leverage is to create passive income. So ito po yung ultimate purpose ng leverage. Para mag-create po kayo ng passive income. Hindi po active income. Okay? Ang purpose ng leverage is for you to create a passive income, not an active income. Jof, ano pa yung active income? Yung now, yung ngayon, agad-agad na income, yan, active income yan. Yang income na resulta sa effort mo ngayon, active income yan. Ibig sabihin, may ginawa ka ngayon, after mo ginawa yan, may income ka. Active income lang. Let's say for example, ito, bigyan ko kayo ng example. Ito yung nangyari sa akin ngayong hapon na to. Pinaayos ko po yung gas range ko. Kasi ang gas range ko, yung oven, hindi na po nagpa-function. Eh, gusto kong, gusto kong maglitson manok. Ang babaw, no? Gusto kong maglitson manok. Gusto kong magliempo. Pero ayaw kong bumili. Gusto ko lutuin dyan sa gas range na yan. No, yan ang gusto ko. Okay? Kasi ang advocacy ko ngayon, as much as possible, gusto ko lahat ng pagkain homemade. So, I desire so much na kakain ako ng litson, pero hindi ko magawa. Kasi gusto ko ng litson manok na ako yung maglilitson dyan. At saka liempo. So, pinaayos ko kanina. Nag-contact po ako ng technician ng gas range. Okay. So, pumunta sila dito, dalawa, inayos nila. So, nung inayos nila, tinignan nila, so, ayun, may mga diferensya, may kailangan pong palitan, so, inayos nila. To cut the story short, almost the whole day nila tinabaho yan para to get it fixed. Kasi itong gas range ko, dual to eh. You can use it gamit ang LPG, at the same time, you can use it na isasaksak mo sa kuryente. So, dual po yung gas range ko. No? Elba na brand. No? Elba na brand. So ngayon, pinagawa ko. After the whole day, so nagtanong ako, "O bossing, magkano ba yung bayad ko dyan?" "Sir, 2.5. No, 2.5 ang bayad, tapos may warranty kami 1 month just in case na may diferensya yung inayos namin." So nagbayad ako 2.5. Ang tawag po doon, active income. Trinabaho niya ngayon, kumita siya agad. Active income. So ano ang mangyayari kung yung technician na gumawa ng gas range ko, okay ano ang mangyari kung ang technician na gumawa ng gas range ko ay nagkalagnat? Ano sa tingin niyo ang mangyari? Now, let's have some participation. Kung yung nag-ayos ng gas range ko ay nagkasakit, ano ang mangyayari sa kanya? Sige daw, Be, can you type in there in the comment section? Okay? Yung technician ko na nag-ayos ng gas range, ano ang mangyayari sa kanya kung magkasakit siya? Ayan, sabi ni Mel, walang income. Sabi ni Roslyn, no income. Sabi ni Julius, income will stop. Yun. Yan ang active income. When you stop, income stop. That's the reason why when you are employed, when you stop going to work, your income stops. Di ba? Your income stops. So doon sa technician ng gas range na may gawa sana nito sa akin, paano kaya niya i-leverage yung business niya? Siyempre, kung i-leverage niya, kukuha siyang mga tao, tuturuan niya, di ba? Kukuha siya ng mga tao, tuturuan niya paano ayusin ang gas range. So ngayon, kung may magpapa-service, ipapadala na lang niya ang technician na tinuruan niya. Hindi na siya kailangan siya mismo ang pupunta rito para ayusin ang gas range. The same rate, at ngayon yung 2.5 na binayad ko sa kanya, ngayon, papartihan na niya ngayon ang nagtatrabaho noon sa gas range. Pero, hindi na siya ang gumagawa. So, yun ang passive income, yun ang leverage. So, kung ikaw ay na-leverage mo ng todo, ng husto ang negosyo mo, hindi kailangan ikaw ang gagawa niyan para kumita ka. Yan po ang passive income. Okay? Yun ang purpose ng leverage. Ang purpose na natin na para mag-leverage tayo para balang araw, magkakaroon po tayo ng passive income. Okay? So I hope you are now starting to understand its value. Okay? So tuloy po tayo. Pag ikaw ay may passive income, ang passive income po ay isang form of income na continuous na dumadaloy automatically. Alam mo bakit? Kasi, let's say for example, balikan natin yung gas range technician. Ang ginawa ni gas range technician, kung gusto niyang magkaroon ng passive income, ngayon magti-train siya ng mga gas range technician. Now ngayon, patuloy naman na magkakaroon ng mga services sa mga ganon. So may tatawag at tatawag sa kanya para serbisyuhan ang mga nasirang mga gas range. So ngayon, pwede na ngayon magsabay ang magpapaayos. Dati, dahil isa lang siya, isa-isa lang per day ang pwede niyang ayusin. Pero ngayon, dahil marami na siyang tao na tinuruan, pwede na siyang mag-accept ng services kahit 2, 3, 4, 5 sa isang araw. So ipapadala na lang niya ang tao, papadala na lang niya, at siya nandun sa opisina niya or sa bahay niya, ngayon naghihintay na matapos ang mga trabaho, mga services na ginawa ng mga tinuruan niya. Dati, ang income niya, isa lang. Isang serbisyo sa isang araw. Ngayon, kaya na niyang magserbisyo, hindi lang 2, hindi lang 3, hindi lang 4, kung hindi kaya niyang magserbisyo kahit 100 tao pa all at the same time. So anong nangyari? Magkakaroon ka ng tuloy na daloy ng income kahit ikaw ay nagbakasyon, nagkasakit, or kung ano-ano pa. Bakit? Kasi trinabaho mo yan dati. Okay? Kaya nga when you are talking about leverage, you're not talking about the now. You're talking about what will tomorrow brings. In short, the effort na ginagawa mo ngayon sa pag-build ng negosyo na to, ang effect po nito ay hindi po today, ang effect po nito ay bukas. Sa future po ang effect. Marami kasi sa atin na sumubok pumasok sa isang negosyo ng direct selling, network marketing, or MLM, bigla pong napapagod kasi ang gusto nila agad, gusto ko may pera agad, gusto ko may komisyon agad, gusto ko may income agad, pero hindi ganun eh. You've got to understand that ang tinanim mo dito ay hindi po munggo. Ang tinanim mo dito na negosyo, kapatid, ang tinanim mo ay mangga. Okay ha? Ulitin ko. Ang negosyo na tinanim mo ay hindi po munggo, kung hindi po mangga. Ano bang kaibahan ng munggo at saka mangga? O sige, kayo naman ang sumagot. Ano ba ang diferensya? Ano bang kaibahan ng munggo at ng mangga? Any suggestions? Any idea? Ano ba ang difference ng munggo at saka ng mangga? Yung munggo, one-time harvest. Ayan, sabi ni Miss Novelin. Ayan, papakita ko sa inyo ha. Ito yung sabi niya. Yung munggo, one-time harvest. Okay. Yan. Ito sabi ni Wilfredo. Yan. Differ in size. Siyempre, munggo maliit, mangga malaki. Okay. So ito sagot ni Miss Novelin ulit. Okay. Ayan, pakita natin. Mangga, mag-harvest forever. Okay. Tingnan natin si Arms Kitchen na yan. Munggo, pag-ani, wala na. Okay, yun sabi niya. Sabi ni Julius, ito. Ang mangga ay long term. Okay. Ano pa bang iba dito? Ayan, ito kay Vilma, tingnan natin. Ang munggo, isang beses lang. Ang mangga, bunga ng bunga. Ayan. Si Jennifer, tingnan natin ang sagot ni Jennifer. Mangga take 5 years to harvest. So 5 years daw i-harvest ang mangga, sabi ni Jen. Okay. Yung iba po, ano po ba yung mga insights niyo po diyan? Ano bang kaibahan ng mangga at ng munggo? Oh. Ano bang kaibahan ng munggo at ng mangga? Ito ni kayo nabilin para masarap mangga, sir. Marami vitamins. Ang munggo hindi maganda sa arthritis. Yan. Ito kay Dens. Ang mangga, lifetime harvest. Okay. Ano pa? Ano pa ba yung kaibahan ng munggo at mangga? Ano pa bang kaibahan ng munggo at mangga? Ah, ayan. Sabi ni Dens, ang munggo, dami mong itanim. Yan. Ito, kay Miss Noveline. Participate naman kayo, guys. Masarap lalo pag ripe mango shake. Masarap pag ripe mango shake. Ito. Kay Emily. One time lang itinanim ang mangga. Ito naman. Ang munggo isang harvest lang, sabi ni Dens, no? Ang munggo ay isang harvest lang. Ito kay GM. Tingnan natin. Ayan. Ang munggo parang additional, while mangga will multiply. Ayan. So, ito medyo best in math siguro to si GM, no? Addition at saka multiplication. Ito si Julius. Ayan. Munggo mabilis tumubo, pero isang harvest lang. Ang mangga matagal tumubo, pero habang buhay ka, mag-harvest ka. Yan, ganda ng statement. Oh. Ito kay Jen. Ang munggo, sir, maka-harvest agad. Ang mangga matagal bago maka-harvest, pero tuloy-tuloy na once mag-start mamunga. Pero masarap sila pareho. Ako, paborito ko yung munggo, guys. I love munggo. Ito si Sir Rodi. Ang mangga, matagal ang bunga. Ang munggo, ilang araw lang, yan, bunga agad. Totoo yan, no? Ang munggo, madali lang. What else? Yan, sabi ni si Jocelyn, magkaiba talaga, sir, ang mangga. Oo, magkaiba talaga. Ginataang munggo sa hukad. Yan, sarap ng ginataang munggo sa hukad. Totoo yan. Natatawa ako nito. Ang mangga pag magbunga-bunga. Ayan, sabi ni Maricel, oh, ang mangga pag nagbunga-bunga. Yan. Alam mo, totoo yun. Totoo yung mga sinasabi nyo, actually, guys. Ang munggo po, pag itatanim mo yan, kinabukasan, makikita mo na nag-uumpisa ng tumubo yan. May mga, ano na yan, sprouts, no? Kinabukasan, earlier, no? Makikita mo na yan. Then after 24 hours a day, you'll see na there's a leaf already. Ang mangga ho, it takes 5 years. Ang tagal ho. Ang tagal. Pero once ang mangga mamunga yan, tuloy-tuloy yan. Yan exactly ang passive. Yan exactly ang leverage. Sa negosyo na meron tayo, dapat intindihin mo ng mabuti, kapatid. Ang negosyo na meron ka ay hindi pumunggo. Ang negosyo na meron ka ay parang mangga. Ulitin ko ha, ang negosyo na meron ka ay hindi pumunggo. Ang negosyo po na meron ka ngayon ay parang mangga. Hindi po siya namumunga bukas, hindi po bukas makalawa, hindi po siya in 1 week, in 2 weeks, in 3 weeks, in 5 years. But right after 5 years, everything else, tuloy-tuloy na po yan. Okay? So ngayon, mamili ka. Ano bang gusto mo? May bunga bukas tapos wala na? Or gusto mo magkaroon ng bunga habang buhay? Pero kailangan mong maghintay bago ito mamunga. Ito, pakita ko tong sinabi ni Miss Noveline. Ang mangga ay parang sikap. Kailangan magtiyaga para laging may nilaga. Tama! Exactly! No? Ang mangga ay parang sikap. Kailangan mong magtiyaga para bukas may nilaga. Totoo yan. No? Marami sa atin napapagod by the time pinag-uusapan na magre-recruit. Minsan may invite ka, ayaw nila sa opportunity nyo, ayaw nila sa opportunity na in-offer natin because ayaw nilang mag-recruit. Pero hindi nila nakita ang value na ang pagkakaroon ng bunga ng isang mangga ay galing po yan sa pagre-recruit. Ulitin ko ha, kung gusto mong magkaroon ng bunga na gaya ng mangga, wala pong ibang pamamaraan sa negosyo na meron ka ngayon kung hindi sa pagre-recruit po. Kasi Joff, napapagod kasi ako magre-recruit eh. Hindi kasi sila nag-a-active eh. Kaibigan, ang hinahanap mo ngayon ay isang ginto at wala po tayong nakikita na ginto na nasa ibabaw po ng lupa. Bago po kayo makakita po ng isang ginto, kailangan mo munang maghukay, 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 maghukay. Hindi mo naman kailangan na sobrang dami ng ginto. Kailangan mo lang isang ginto para makapag-umpisa ka sa journey mo sa pagyaman. Isa lang. Ay, Sir Joe, nakakapagod. Hindi kasi ako pasensyoso magturo eh. Hindi po kasi ako mas pasensyoso mag-training. Bakit? Ikaw bang nagti-training parati? Hindi naman. May mga trainers naman. Bakit? Ikaw ba parati ang nagtuturo? May mga nagtuturo naman. Ang bottom line, ito lang talaga kapatid. Hindi po madaling humanap ng buto ng mangga na maganda ang magiging bunga. May mga mangga po na itinatanim natin na ang buto, paglaki po niya ay hindi po siya maganda ang bunga. May mga ganun. Pero hindi po ibig sabihin na hihinto ka sa paghahanap ng magandang buto ng mangga para magkakaroon ka ng magandang bunga. 'Di ba? So anong ginawa mo? Nagpapatuloy kang naghanap ng magandang bunga ng mangga. Kasi once mamunga po yung mangga na yan, ang mangga po, pag hindi pa po yan namumunga, wala pong bumabato niyan. Ulitin ko ha, pag ang mangga po ay hindi po namumunga, wala pong bumabato niyan. May bumabato lang sa mangga kung meron na po siyang bunga. Mararamdaman mo na ikaw ay nagkakaroon ng bunga kung ikaw ay binabato na. Ay talaga, Joff? Yes. Pag ikaw ay binabato na, pinipintasan ka, yan, may bunga ka na. Kasi wala po talagang namimintas, wala pong bumabato ng isang mangga na wala pong bunga. Ba't mo naman babatuhin ang mangga na walang bunga? Di ba? So, we've got to understand, no? We've got to understand the fact that it takes a lot of time before you and I will be able to build your business. No? Di ba? It will really take time. Just keep on doing what you are doing. Huwag po kayong magsawa po dyan. Okay? Huwag po kayong magsawa. Darating din po tayo dyan. Okay? Once you are able to leverage, it's about getting paid after the work is done many times over. Yan ha. Take note of the word ha. Many times over. Hindi po one time over. Kung hindi, many times over. Napakasarap, no? Once you are able to build the business, once you get to recruit more and more people into the business, one day it will come that you will be paid after the work na ginawa mo many times over. Yes, you will be paid many times over. Ibig sabihin, yung kikitain mo, ilang beses po yun tupiin. Kaya kapatid, huwag kang magsawang mag-recruit. Recruit, recruit, recruit. Anyway, hindi naman ikaw ang magde-decide kung itong negosyo na to ay gagawin eh. Ang role, ang trabaho mo ay mag-present. Ang trabaho ng kausap mo ay magsagot whether yes or no. Huwag mong pakialaman yung trabaho niya. Ayusin mo yung trabaho mo. Ano yung trabaho mo? Ang trabaho mo ay mag-recruit. Ang trabaho ng kausap mo ay ang sumagot ng oo o hindi. Hello? Marami kasi tayong iniisip. Iniisip natin yung kung ano yung magiging response ng prospect natin. Ano kaya ang response ng prospect? Mag-oo kaya siya? Mag-yes kaya siya? Ay, baka hindi siya mag-oo eh. Baka hindi siya mag-yes eh. Ay, wag na lang. Hinto na lang ako. Hindi mo trabaho yan. Ang trabaho mo, ipakita ang negosyo. Ang trabaho niya, ang sumagot kung gusto ba niya ang negosyo mo o hindi. Ulitin ko ha. Ano nga ang trabaho natin? Ito, para maliwanag. Kasi we're talking about the leverage eh. Ano nga ang trabaho natin? Pakisulat mo po dyan sa comment section sa baba. Ano nga po yung trabaho natin? Hello? Ano yung trabaho natin? Are you still there? May kausap pa ba ako? Hello? Hi? Yan, sabi ni Den. So, mag-recruit. Mag-recruit. Sabi ni Kuya Ani, mag-recruit. Mag-recruit. Yan ang trabaho natin. Mag-recruit, mag-invite, mag-present ng negosyo. Dapat dyan tayo busy. Dapat dyan tayo busy. Huwag mong isipin kung ano yung magiging sagot niya. Kasi yung taong kausap mo, trabaho niya ang sumagot ng yes or no. Kaya, ito lang masasabi ko, galingan mo paano mo ipakita yung negosyo mo. Di ba? Para alam natin yung mga role natin ba? Alam natin yung mga role natin sa kausap natin. Ang role ko, ang role ko, ito lang always na iniisip ko guys, ang role ko talaga ay mag-present ng negosyo, mag-present ng opportunity. At dito sa role ko, gagalingan ko paano ko ipipresent ang negosyo na to. Kasi, hindi ko hawak ang magiging sagot ng kausap ko. Ang kausap ko, pwede siyang mag-yes at pwede siyang mag-no. Kaya, yung kausap ko, sisikapin din niya na i-defend niya yung sagot niya. Pero ako, sisikapin ko rin na ipapakita ko sa kanya kung ano yung gusto kong ipakita sa kanya. So, gagalingan ko. I'll be talking about mindset, I'll be talking about business, I'll be talking about the advantage of the business. Kaya nga nakikita niyo po ba? Every time na gumagawa po ako ng business presentation, makikita niyo po dyan that I am not only presenting to them the business, but I am also presenting to them how am I able to change their mindset. Di ba? Nakita nyo? If you are able to observe me how I present, I always have different intros. I always have quote-unquote stories that will change the mindset of my audience. I always have different approaches. I have different emphasis. I have different levels of emotions. Bakit ho? Kasi yun ang gagalingan ko. Kasi yun ang may hawak ko na control. Ang sagot ng ibang tao, hindi ko hawak ang control nila. Hindi ko hawak kung ano ang nasa isipan niya. Pero dahil sa ginalingan ko ang presentation ko, yung nasa isip niya pwedeng magbago. Tama po ba? Hello? Tama po ba? Are we getting it? Are you still there? Nandyan pa ba tayo? Hello, are we still there? Because don't waste your energy on things that you cannot control, on things that you are not in control. Di ba? We are wasting our energy on things that we are not in control. You're not in control of other people's response, but you are in control on how are you going to present the business to the person na kausap mo. Yan ang galingan mo. Yan ang galingan mo. Kasi kung hindi mo yan gagalingan, mahihirapan kang mag-close, mahihirapan kang mag-recruit. Huwag mong iasa sa ibang tao ang success ng negosyo mo. Huwag mong iasa ni upline ang success ng negosyo mo. At a certain point, pasalamatan mo si upline. Natulungan ka, na-introduce ka, at naturuan ka. Pero at the end of the day, ikaw pa rin ang may karapatan dyan kung paano mo palalaguin ang negosyo mo. Okay? Later on, you will begin to appreciate na tuloy-tuloy na pala ang kitaan. Passive income can continue for years and years. Hindi lang po yan isang beses. Pag yan ay na-build nyo po ng maayos, pag yan ay na-build nyo po ng tama at malaki, you are going to enjoy passive income year after year. Now you define what is it that you want. Ang tao po, iba-iba po yung gusto. Hindi mo kasi pwedeng sabihin na yung gusto niya ay magiging gusto ko rin. Ang gusto niya ay gusto ko rin. Hindi po. Find within yourself kung ano yung gusto mo. And be willing to work for it no matter what it takes. Find something that gives you fulfillment. Kasi yung mga bagay-bagay na nagbibigay sa iyo ng fulfillment, kahit gaano po siya kahirap, kahit gaano po ikaw napapagod, happy ka na gagawin ito para kang hindi nagtatrabaho kasi at the end of the day, fulfilled ka na ginagawa mo to. Search within your heart kung ano ba talaga ang meron dyan sa kaloob-looban ng puso mo na yan. Diba? Kasi kung hindi mo makita sa sarili mo kung bakit mo ginagawa ito, by the way guys as much as you wanted to earn, money will be the last thing you ever wanted to make as a goal. Because you will begin to notice that the moment you find it hard to get the money, that will be the time that you will feel to quit. Diba? Don't you ever think that money will be the all in all. Because if that would be the case, I tell you, you will find an opportunity that is easy to get money. And you know what? That is the reason why a lot of people quit in the business and went back to employment because they wanted something easy for money. And there's no any other industry or there's no any other opportunity that will give you an easy instant money except employment. Di ba? Sa sobrang dami ko nang napresentahan sa negosyo all throughout the years, alam mo, nabuhay na po ako sa mundo ng network marketing. And if there's one thing that I have learned, that is actually people quit and went back to employment because they wanted the quick and easy money, because The reason why they went into an opportunity, the reason why they do an opportunity, is because they just wanted to earn money. And that's the reason why they stop, they quit, and they go back to employment. Tama po ba? Let me share this to you. I resigned in Pepsi Cola way back 2000. I was only employed for 5 years. Okay, I was only employed for 5 years. For the rest of my life, I've been doing businesses. I've been introduced to network marketing business 1998. My first company was Issue Genki Squalin, and I have one of the best uplines there, in which I would be forever grateful. Um, I have by the name of, you may not know them anymore, but I have the name of Jay Duque. I have the name of Chinky Tan, and of course Chinky was my personal mentor. And during that time, he was not yet Chinky Tan. Okay, and that's where I was exposed to the business. I've tried after those time. I've tried traditional businesses, but again, it failed. I have my own shares of experiences as well, because during the time that I went into the traditional business, if there's one thing that I have in mind, is that I wanted to earn fast. I wanted money. The goal was just simply money. And because when I tried to do the business that I wanted to have, because I wanted to earn more, ang resulta po ay dahil hindi ko naabot, I want something easy and quick. I stopped doing business. I landed looking for a job. That's why I landed in Pepsi Cola. I've stayed there for 5 years. But it was on those 5 years that I began to realize and search my heart that what is it really that I wanted to do. Doon ko po doon ko po nakita. ah, and 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 when I began to search my heart, it was then that I finally realized that I am really cut for business. So I went out of Pepsi Cola. When I went out of Pepsi Cola, it was tough. It was tough because in the family, two income now becomes one. Okay? So dalawa po kami ni Mrs. nagtatrabaho, and when I move out of Pepsi, isa na lang. So it's gonna be a challenge. Then I have my children. But the reason why it keeps me moving, in doing business, and by the way, I went into the real estate business when I quit Pepsi Cola. I went into the industry and stayed there up to this point, and become and was able to build a company out of it. Okay, but I've survived for 10 years, 11 years actually. Why? Because during the time, the objective of what I'm doing is no longer about money. The objective of what I'm doing is I wanted to build something bigger than myself. And in the process of achieving something bigger than myself, I begin to enjoy the result and the outcome of it. D818 Premier Properties Incorporated was born. There were a lot of challenges during the time. Then we went into real estate selling, and now we are not just into real estate selling, but we are now into real estate development. We are now developing houses. That's the difference. The goal was not just about for me to make money, but for me to have something greater than myself, and building a company that will be operating nationwide. That's something bigger than myself. Building a company that will be building houses, it is something that will be bigger than myself. That's what I wanted to have. That's what I wanted to achieve. I'm not the type of person that is really particular with the glamour outside. I'm not the type of person that wanted to be recognized at all times. I mean, there are a lot here na kasama ko po sa real estate industry, sa business, pero they themselves will really identify that I'm not the type of person that wanted to be the clamor of the limelight. I'm not that type of person because I know exactly what I want. And I know what are the things that fulfills my heart. And I work on it and I still drive to work on it. That's why I put things for the company to make it better and better every year. Why? Because I wanted to build something bigger than myself, that even one day when I am gone, when I am no longer in this world, I will be remembered by the people that I was able to build this one. Now, this same story, I would like to share it to you, that find something bigger than yourself that you wanted to do. Because when you are going to do it, believe me, you will be passionate on what you are going to do, and you are going to build every single thing that will bring you there. And in our case right now, it's all about building people. Find a greater meaning kung ito guys ha, find a greater meaning kung bakit ka nag-recruit. Ano ba? Ano ba ang reason na nag-recruit ka? Nag-recruit ka para magkakaroon ka ng overrides, magkakaroon ka ng pairing bonus, magkakaroon ka ng direct referral fee? Is that what you want really? Because sometimes we recruit people with the intent and try to count them that when this person will going to join, this person will going to give me this much and that much. And when that person will not going to decide to join, you are frustrated. Because the objective is for you to convert this person into a what? Referral bonus, pairing bonus, override commission. It doesn't work that way. Now, according to no, Zig Ziglar, you need to help enough other people get what they want for you to get what you want. It's always other people first before yourselves. Di ba, guys? Find something that you want to work out with. And I tell you, it will give you the passive income that you have desired. Because you will begin to have different views on people. Now, you will begin to have different views on people. Okay? Then, permanent passive income will stay with you forever. Once you are able to build a huge organization, when I say huge, it has to be big. No? And when you are going to build it, that organization that you have built will give you a permanent income forever. Whatever company you are in right now, always remember this. Whatever company you are in right now, your business is not the company you're in. Your business is the people you are with. Okay, ulitin ko ha. Whatever company you are in right now, your business is not the company you are in. Your business is the people you are with. Hello? You get it? Let me say it again. Whatever or wherever company you are in right now, your business is not the company you are in, but your business is the people you are with. That's your business. Your people is your business unit. Remember that. Your people is your business unit. Therefore, that's what you are going to take care. That's what you are going to nurture. That's what you are going to make it grow. Your people. The company is the vehicle, but your business unit is your people. Never think That the reason why you make money is because of the company. The reason why you make money is because of your people. The company is just the vehicle in order for you to get paid. Hello? The company is just the vehicle wherein you are get paid. But the reason why you are enjoying the passive income today, okay? The reason why you are enjoying it right now, it is because of your business unit. At sino po yan? Yang mga tao na ni-recruit mo at kasali dyan sa grupo mo. Yan ang nagbibigay sa'yo ng passive income. Do we get it? If you get it, say yes. Let's continue. An example of these are just few of the example of passive income that I will share, para you will have an idea. No? Passive income is selling service warranty, no? Like kung author ka ng libro, okay? Passive income po 'yan. Mga dividend, passive income po 'yan. Mga pension, passive income po 'yan. Okay? Remember this. Okay? Kung author ka ng libro, passive income 'yan. Ito po yung service warranty, ha. Author ka ng libro, composer ka ng kanta, singer ka, oh, yun, kung kinakanta pa yung kanta mo, kung artista ka, tapos pinapanood yung mga pelikula mo, passive income yan. Mga dividendo. Kung ikaw ay may investment na nagpo-produce ng mga dividend, gaya ng kooperatiba, may dividend ka, passive income yan. Kung may mga real estate investment ka, gaya ng condotel, nagbibigay sa iyo ng passive income, dividend po yan. Okay? Pension, passive income po yan. Okay? What else? Ayan, royalty. Ito po yun, libro. No? Kung magsusulat po kayo ng libro. Ako, wala akong talent dyan. Ewan ko sa inyo kung may talent kayo dyan. Medyo mahirap magsulat ng libro. Comics nga, nahihirapan pa ako, libro pa. No? So, hindi ko kaya yan. No? Hindi ko kayang magsulat ng libro. Kung sige, maghanap na lang ako ng ibang paraan para magkaroon ng passive income. Okay? So, leverage comes from the word lever. Ayan na. Ito, medyo little bit science tayo. Leverage comes from the word lever. Using physics, a lever allows you to lift a huge weight with a small amount of effort. Okay, di ba? Ano ba ang mga lever? Naalala niyo po ba yung subject niyo sa science dati? Nako, sus, hate ko pa naman tong mga science. Yung mga subjects na hate ko dati, yung science, yung mathematics, hate ko yan. Para akong ano diyan? Para akong hihimatayin. Para akong hihimatayin yang mga subjects na yan. Ano ba yung mga example ng lever? No? Ano ba yung example ng mga lever? Hammer. No, hammer is a lever, no? 'Di ba pagbunot mo ng pako, kung sa Bisaya pa lansang, pag ibot nimo anang lansang gamit ang hammer, yung head ng hammer, 'di ba? May parang fork niyan. Bubunutin mo 'yan, that's lever. Okay? So, that's lever. Okay, ano pa ba? Kung sa Bisaya pa, hindi ko kasi alam ano yung ano sa Tagalog yun eh. Yung magligwat, no? Ito yan eh, ligwat. Ligwat, no? In Bisaya, ligwat. Okay? So, kung magligwat ka, mo na ang gigamit ni ligwat mo na ang lever, no? Yan wheelbarrow, no? Wheelbarrow, bara di cabra, no? Bara di cabra, wheelbarrow. Okay? Wheelbarrow is yan po yung bara di cabra. So yun po yung lever. So ibig sabihin, konting effort lang ang ilalagay mo, malaki po ang nagiging resulta. Okay? So yan, kaya look at the illustration, no, na nasa ano mo. Ang dalawang tao ay kayang buhatin kapag may lever. Pero pag wala pong lever, no? Lever. Hindi yung lever, no? Lever, no? So, ayan, bottle opener. Lever din po yan. Bottle opener. Lever din po yan. Thank you, Maricel, ha? Matalino talaga to si teacher. Thank you, teacher. No? Lever. No? Lever. So, yan po yun. No? So, kaya mong buhatin ang isang bagay, pag meron pong nakasangga po dyan, so yun po yung tinatawag natin na lever. Okay? Leverage and passive income work in conjunction. Ano po bang ibig sabihin ng conjunction? Ibig sabihin, directly proportional po yan. Proportionate po yan. Ibig sabihin, ang magiging outcome pag ikaw ay nag-leverage, ay ang outcome po niyan ay magkakaroon ka ng passive income. Yan po yung ibig sabihin ng conjunction. Okay? Dinugtungan ba? Dinugtong. Conjuncts. No, junction. No? Dinugtungan. So, ibig sabihin, the only way for you to have a passive income is when you leverage. Now, sa anong paraan ka mag-leverage? O yan. In our case, in the direct marketing business, the way to leverage is that is actually through people. Okay, di ba? Bakit? Ano yung nileverage mo doon? Effort and time. Dalawa po ang nileverage mo dyan. Okay? Now, ito po yung leverage mindset. Ang leverage mindset is defined by income equals rate times time times leverage. Okay, okay. Medyo mathematics tayo ng konti. The leverage mindset is defined by income. Okay, ito po yung equals income. Ang resulta po nito, ang income po ang result na multiplied by the rate ng kinita, multiplied by oras, at kung ano yung ginamit mo na lever. Okay. Now, in this case, ang gagamitin mo na lever sa negosyo natin, ang gagamitin mo na lever ay actually tao, recruitment. Okay So rate, magkanong kikitain, number of times na ang oras na ibibigay sa trabaho. Sino at ano ang lever na gagamitin mo dito? Tao. Yan. Okay recruitment. Kaya nga, in the business of network marketing, the way to multiply or increase your income is by increasing the number of people. Because pag nagdagdag ka ng tao, nadagdagan po yung oras at nadagdagan po yung kinita. Okay. Now, let's say for example, kung ikaw lang mag-isa, sabihin natin na may income ka na 10 piso. Now, ngayon, kahit isang araw ka magtatrabaho, ang income mo talaga ay 10 piso lang. Hindi po yan madagdagan kasi yan, the same hour lang po yan. Ngayon, kung kukuha ka ng isang tao na gagawa ng ginagawa mo, kahit may maliit ka na porsyento lang sa ginagawa niya, ang trabaho niya ay nadadagdag po doon sa income mo. So, mamomultiply ang income mo, depende kung ilang tao ang maiproduce mo na gagawa ng tinatrabaho mo. Okay? So ngayon, let's say for example, balikan natin yung kwento ko kanina, technician, yung gas range technician. Yung isa pa lang siya, ang income niya sa isang araw, sabihin na lang natin, makagawa siya ng isang gas range na gaya sa akin, 2.5. Yun lang ang income niya. Gustuhin man niyang lumaki yung income niya, hindi po lumaki ang income niya, hanggang 2.5 lang talaga yan. Kasi ang nagtatrabaho ay siya lang. Ngayon, ang nais niya, gusto niyang mag-leverage. So ang ginawa niya, nagtawag siya ng 10 tao. Etong 10 tao, tinuruan niya paano mag-ayos ng gas range. Okay. Etong 10 tao na to, eto na ngayon ang lever. Okay Etong 10 tao na ngayon, eto na ngayon ang lever. Eto na ngayon ang magpuproduce ng leverage niya. So ngayon, dati sa isang araw, ang matrabaho niya ay isang gas range lang. Sabihin natin, sa isang 12 hours, isang gas range. So ang rate is isang gas range, ang time is 12 hours. Okay. Diba? Tingnan mo Look at the formula. Rate times time times leverage. Yung gas range technician, siya lang isa. Okay. So ang rate niya ay isang gas range. Okay. Listen here. Ang rate niya ay isang gas range. Tratrabahuin niya sa loob ng, sabihin na lang natin 12 hours. Okay, sample lang sample. 12 hours. Sa isang 12 hours, isang gas range. So, one gas range times 12 hours, isang gas range yan. Isa katao, siya lang man mag-isa. So, lever. So, Sa isang tao, sa isang technician, sa isang 12 hours, isang gas range lang ang pwede niyang ayusin. So walang growth. Di ba? Wala. 1-1 lahat eh. Ngayon, gusto ng gas range technician na mag-leverage. So ang ginawa niya, kumuha siya ng 10 tao. Okay. So ngayon, the same ha, 12 hours, isang gas range. Pero ang diferensya, rate, isang gas range. Time, 12 hours tatrabahuin. Pero ang leverage times leverage, 10 people. O, nakita mo? 10 people. So, ibig sabihin, ang dating isang gas range lang ang kaya na ayusin niya, ngayon kumuha siya ng 10 tao, instead isang gas range na ang pwedeng i-repair, ngayon 10 na. Dati, ang income niya ay 2.5. Ngayon, 10.25 na. No, ngayon, hindi naman siya puro ang nagsiservisyo nun. Pwede niyang partihan ang mga nagtatrabaho doon sa gas range. At may porsyento na lamang siya na matatanggap sa tinatrabaho ng 10 tao na yon. Lumaki ang income niya o hindi? O, lumaki. O, di ba? Yun ang merong leverage mindset. Okay? Hindi ko po alam kung naintindihan ba. Nais ko na lang tanungin. Naintindihan ba natin? Nakuha niyo ba yung ibig kong sabihin? Ang hirap ipaintindi kasi nitong leverage no? Nahihirapan ako nung ginawa ko to. Nahihirapan ako kung paano ko i-explain talaga. But anyway, I would like to ask, were you able to get what I meant? Kung ano po yung ibig kong sabihin? Nakuha po ba natin? Yan, sabi ni Kuya Ani. Malinaw. Okay, yun. Yung iba ho, nakuha po ba? Naintindihan po ba natin? Yan, multiplying time and effort through other people. Okay. Alam nyo guys, pilit ko kasing ini-explain to talaga. Kasi parati ko pong sinasabi talaga ito, ang leverage. Pero ang hindi ko po maintindihan, guys, parati nating sinasabi ito. Pero ang hindi ko po maintindihan, every time na nagkakaroon po tayo ng mga seminars, wala po tayong ini-invite. Hello? Okay guys ha? Alam mo, parati ko nang sinasabi ang leverage. Practically every day, every single minute, every single seminar, parati ko pong sinasabi po yung leverage. Pero every time na nagkakaroon po tayo ng mga seminars para mag-recruit po ng mga magiging members po natin, walang nagre-recruit. Walang nagbibitbit. Walang nag-i-invite. Di ba? So, ibig sabihin, hindi talaga naiintindihan yung leverage. Kasi kung naiintindihan talaga ang leverage, by all means, gagawa ka ng paraan na every time na magkakaroon ng mga seminars, ay ito talaga will lead in building your organization through inviting people. Di ba? That's what we are. That's why we are really reinforcing the explanation. Ano ba talaga yung leverage? Ano ba talaga to? Ano ba to? Para saan ba to? Ano bang impact nito? Ano ba ang effect nito? Di ba? Yun ang gusto nating makita. Para meron po tayong long term po na objective po with regards to recruitment. Okay? So, ito po yung sabi ni John Paul Getty. I'd rather have 1% of the effort of 100 people than 100% of my own effort. Kasi pareho lang po ang labas nun 100%. Di ba? I would rather have 1% of the effort of 100 people than 100% of the effort all by myself. Kasi ang resulta po nun, pareho lang po 100%. Okay? So, guys, this is the time right now that Hindi po 'to madali. I will be honest with you, hindi po madali mag-build ng group. It's not gonna be easy. In fact, maraming pong pagkakataon dito ma-frustrate ka talaga. You will really be frustrated. But again, ang reward po 'pag nag-build na po tayo, malaki po 'yan, ang reward. So 'yun po yung natin, 'yun po yung ano ba tawag dun? 'Yun po yung magiging consolation po natin kung ano po yung magiging reward. Okay? So those with a leverage mindset don't have to be smart. Hindi po dapat matalino, no? Yung mga merong leverage mindset, hindi po kailangan matalino. Hindi po 'to patalinuhan, no? Ang importante po dito, naiintindihan lang po natin kung ano po ba yung leverage. Na ang leverage will always makes you wealthy. Yun lang. Pag naiintindihan mo na kung ikaw ay mag-leverage, one day you will become wealthy. I did not say now, but one day. One day. When will be that day? I don't know also. No? Basta ang alam ko, one day. Okay. Marami sa atin, ako, I remember, no, I perfectly remember the first time na that was 5 years ago actually. And the first time that I started a company, yung the 818 po. Every time na merong seminars, I always say, one day. One day we will be like this. One day we will be like that. One day, ganito. One day, ganyan. It was all about one day. One day. One day. One day. One day. It helps me keep moving. One day. One day. One day. And the more I see what is in that one day, the more I am drawn to it, the more I am attracted to it, the more it became real. Actually, the more it became real. It did not happen in one day. Did not happen in one night. It slowly happened after 5 years. That's how long. But the question lang naman kasi actually, are we willing to wait? Yun lang naman eh. Are we willing to wait? Di ba? Not all people actually are really willing to wait. But for those people that are really patient enough, sabi ko nga sa sarili ko at one time, nako, I'm already close to my 50 years old. I don't know if I get to see that this company will really ever become big. But right now, slowly as I begin to look at it, I begin to feel within myself that it's really getting there. It's getting bigger and bigger. And I really don't know how big it's gonna be. But I always keep saying to myself, one day, one day, one day. I still keep saying that even up to today. One day, one day, one day. And that's exactly the same expectation that I want you to have the moment you are going to start recruiting. Just put in mind that what you are doing will one day will going to give you the kind of result that you are going to expect. One day. Just be patient with it. One day. One day. One person at a time. One day you're gonna get there. No, one day you're gonna get there. Never be tired. No, yun lang po yung gusto kong ma-feel nyo. Never be tired. Because the moment you keep on leveraging, you will begin to notice that you are creating more time. Every people that will be added in your business, you will begin to notice that you will have more and more time. The more people you have in your network, the more people you have in your organization, you will begin to notice that you will begin to have more and more and more time for yourself, because you will begin to notice that the business is now run by your organization. The business generated, the sales by your organization will one day, makikita mo talaga yan, na every time you add people into the business, as you keep adding people into the business, you will begin to see that you are actually getting to have more and more time for yourself, and you will begin to notice that the income is starting to come in as well. Okay? Unti-unting papasok po yan. Unti-unting papasok. That's what happened when you leverage. It would take time, of course, no? It would take time. But one day you'll get there. They are no different from you. People that are doing leverage are no different from you. They are just like All of us, no? Pareho lang po tayo. Walang matalino, walang magaling, walang maganda, walang pangit. We are all the same. We are not different from each other, no? Every person has and will have the capacity to really be able to leverage and duplicate yourself through other people. Wala pong don't ever think and believe that only magagaling na tao ang makapag-build. No, lahat po tayo ay kaya, posible at puwedeng mag-build ng negosyo, ng malaking organization. Marami kasi sa atin, akala natin na para lang sa mga magagaling 'yan, para lang sa mga matatalino 'yan, para lang sa mga magaganda 'yan, sa mga gwapo. Hindi ho, para sa atin po lahat 'yan. Exactly, there's no difference at all, 'no? These are yung ordinary people na sinasabi ko, these are actually business owners who recognize the tremendous value of leverage. Ang mga tao po na nakapag-leverage at nakapagawa ng malaking organization ay ito lamang po ang mga business owners na 'to na naiintindihan niya kung ano ang value ng isang leverage. Kasi hangga't hindi mo maintindihan ang value ng leverage, you will never be able to appreciate leverage. You will never be able to do it. Para sa iyo, parang ano 'yan eh, parang second in priority kung hindi mo makita ang value ng leverage. Pero kung ngayon unti-unti mong nakikita kung ano talaga ang impact ng leverage, then you will begin to put some emphasis dito this time sa mga gagawin mo, 'di ba? And people, when they leverage, they work to achieve their ultimate freedom. Yun naman ang habol natin, 'di ba? 'Di ba? Ano yung reason kung bakit ka nag-leverage? 'Di ba you wanted to have more time for yourself? You wanted to have more time for your family? And at the same time, na hindi lang po more time, kundi you wanted to have financial freedom as well, no? Kasi pwede ka naman magkaroon ng maraming time pero walang financial freedom. But when it comes to leverage, ang pinag-uusapan natin dito, ang gusto nating ma-achieve ay of course magkaroon ka ng abundansya na oras, but at the same time you will also have the freedom to finance whatever things na gusto mo. Yun lang, no? And that can only happen when you and I actually is going to leverage. Kapatid, we are not young forever. One day we get old, and one day we get tired of what we're doing. Before we used to, before I used to run fast. Right now I cannot run fast. Aside from the fact na tumaba po ako. Before I used to walk ilang ilang kilometro. Ngayon, napapagod na ako. Dati kaya kong ma-expose sa init. Ngayon, medyo masakit na sa balat. There are difference on what I have noticed way back when I was on my 30s compared right now. And I believe ikaw din, nararamdaman mo po yan, na may kaibahan na po ang kilos at galaw mo compared nung ikaw ay nasa 30 years old pa. Tama po ba? Hello? Nararamdaman niyo po ba ang difference sa kilos at galaw mo? And when you're going to leverage, I tell you, you are going to learn to harness its fullest power. Pag maiintindihan mo ang konsepto nito, diyan mo makikita kung ano talaga ang fullest power ng pagle-leverage. Maraming malalaki pong kumpanya na ginagamit po ang konsepto ng leverage. Kadalasan ang ginagamit natin ng mga example ay ito po yung McDonald's. But honestly, friends, there are a lot of companies that are actually engaged in the leverage business. It may come in a different forms. It may come in a different patterns. But as long as you are multiplying your income through other people's effort and through other people's time, ang tawag po doon ay leverage. Again ha, It may have different platforms. As long as you multiply your income through other people's effort and through other people's time, well, that's leverage. Another way of doing it, when technology earns business for you, earns income for you, that's also a leverage. Right now, in the world of technology, technologies right now are used in order for you to leverage your income. Di ba? And I tell you, those people that leverage, they are able to magnify small results or small efforts and small resources quickly into something big. Okay? Ulitin ko ha. Ang mga tao na nagle-leverage, kaya niyang palakihin ang kapiranggot na resulta, kapiranggot na effort, kapiranggot na resources into something bigger ang result. Bakit to? Kasi it will be composed of more and more people doing small things. Leverage is a combination of more people doing small things that eventually give you huge results. Ulitin ko ha, leverage is a gathering of a lot of people doing small things, small efforts, small resources that gives you a greater result. That's exactly leverage. People that are into this leverage, they use leverage to gain maximum advantage. They use leverage to gain maximum advantage. Advantage in what? Advantage in increasing their assets, advantage in increasing their income, advantage in fighting for competitions, advantage in gaining more business advantage, like profitability. You can take all the advantage if you are actually leveraging in all aspect of your businesses. By leveraging the efforts of others so that they can accomplish getting more of what they wanted. Again, ha, bottom line objective of leverage is that you are getting more of what you have wanted. It's always the more. There is a multiplier effect. Okay, huh? There will always be a multiplier effect. When we talk about leverage, you are really getting to have more. It's always the more. Okay? Leveraging is creating the mindset that you don't have to do everything by yourself. Now, take note of that. When we say leverage, it doesn't mean that you are the one doing everything. Leveraging is that you are doing your own share, and the rest is also shared by other people in your organization. You're not doing all the selling, you're not doing all the recruitment. All of those things are shared by all of the people in the organization. And in the process, all of you actually are going to benefit. Yes, meron tayong mga centralized seminars, gaya ng ginagawa ko. But I believe in your own respective time, kayo din po ay nagpipresent-present po dun sa mga prospects ninyo. Di ba? And that's exactly what I'm saying, that all of us actually doing everything of what others is also doing. And collectively, ano pong nangyayari po doon? It magnifies the result. Hindi lang po ako ang gumagawa ng pagre-recruit, pagbebenta at pagpe-present. Lahat ng mga tao na nasa organization natin ay gumagawa din po yan ng pagpe-present, pagre-recruit at pagbebenta. It may in a different form, it may hindi gaya ng ginagawa ko, but the bottom line is lahat po tayo ay nagpe-present, nagre-recruit at nagbebenta. Pareho po tayo lahat, actually. Leverage is about building a support team of people who are good at what they do. So we are trying to build a community here. When you build a strong, large business unit, you are going to build a strong support team among each other. So that whatever things na magaling sila at, they will be able to share that with the other people in the rest of the team. May taong magaling mag-present, ma-share niya sa group. May taong magaling mag-prospect, ma-share niya sa group. May taong magaling magbenta, ma-share niya sa group. And collectively, we are going to support each other within the team. Yun, doon po nangyayari ang tinatawag natin na support group. Then you will have your own group chats. Everybody is asking what are the things that they can ask in the group chat. Everybody is helping each other within the group chats. Kasi group chat na ngayon nasa online tayo. Di ba? Why? Because we're trying to build a strong support team. Whatever business you are in, once you are in a group, you are actually building a support team and leaders. Dahil ikaw ang leader sa organisasyon na yan, ang objective mo ay magkaroon ng support group doon sa sarili mong team. And that you are going to develop a culture that doon sa loob ng team mo will be people helping each other. Hello? Are you still there? Parang wala na siguro, no? Umalis na. Di ba? Let's continue. Tatapusin ko lang to, guys, ha. You can also leverage through delegating tasks. Di ba? Huwag mong akuin lahat. Okay? Huwag mong akuin ang lahat ng trabaho kasi hindi mo maako lahat yan. Kailangan mo talaga ang iba ay i-delegate mo. Let other people do its shares in the business. Lahat naman siguro ay may kanya-kanyang kakayahan. Lahat naman siguro ay may kanya-kanyang kapasidad. Lahat naman siguro ay may kanya-kanyang sets of ideas. So let them do their task. Let them exercise their God-given gifts. So that when each and every one of us is doing things, well, that's exactly what we are looking at. They will be empowered to do what they wanted to do. Okay? They do 100% of the work and get a percentage of the profit. That's leverage. Everybody in the organization is doing all the work. And the one who leverage get a percentage of the profit na kinita ng buong organization. Kaya nga sinabi ni John Paul Getty, I would rather have 1% o 100 1% through the effort of other people rather than 100% all by myself. Kasi pareho lang po yun, 100%. So ano bang gusto mo? 100% na ikaw lahat ang magtatrabaho? Or gusto ka bigyan ng 1% sa bawat isang tao na 100 kabuok, 100 lahat sila magbibigay sa'yo? Yun lang. It's just the same, 100%. Diba? Using their experience and talents to build your business. That is what leverage is all about. There are people in your organization na magaling siya dito, magaling siya dyan. Now, kung hindi ka magaling dyan, that's the purpose na meron tayong leverage because whatever they are good at, you have to utilize their gifts and talent. Okay? May mga taong magaling dito. I allow them to work in there. May taong magaling dyan. I allow them to work in there. Why? Because that's their strength. Okay? May mga tao na ang strength talaga nila ay dun sa pagre-recruit. May mga tao na ang strength talaga niya ay sa pagbebenta. May mga tao na ang strength talaga niya ay sa pagbibigay ng mga training. Now, let them each of the gift na meron ang bawat isa sa atin na nandyan sa organization natin ay magagamit. All for the benefit of the entire team. And in return, in the process, you are going to leverage. Kaya nga, ito po yung always na advice ko sa mga leaders. Always have a constant weekly meeting among your teams. Bakit? Because in weekly team meetings sa mga team po ninyo, doon po ninyo makikita at ma-recognize na ito pala yung mga gifts, talents, and skills na meron sila. Di ba? That's just the thing that you're going to do. You always go back to the team. You always go back to the person who invited you. You always go back to your upline because in the first place, you are part of the team of your upline. And as you continue to build your own team, you are also connected to your upline. So in short, together with your upline and your downline, you are now trying to build a one strong business organization because there are gifts na nagmula sa mga downline nyo, may mga gift din na nagmumula sa mga upline nyo. At ito lahat ay gagamitin at pagsasama-samahin natin to make one strong organization. Yun po yun. Okay? And next, when we talk about leverage, pinag-usapan din po natin dito is oras, time. Kanina po sinabi natin na bawat isa sa atin ay meron lang pong 24 hours. So ibig sabihin, pag ikaw ay magdadagdag, no? Pag ikaw ay magdadagdag ng tao, isa lang po ang nangyayari po diyan. Nagdadagdag ka din po ng oras. Kung ikaw ay may 24 hours lang, by the time na makapag-recruit ka ng isang tao, ang 24 hours mo ay nagiging 48 hours na. Kung magdadagdag ka pa ng isa, nadagdagan ka naman ng another 24 hours. Every person na madadagdag sa organization mo will mean an additional time for you. Ibig sabihin, the more people you have, the more ideas na bumabato sa iyo. The more people you have, the more people na nagtatrabaho para sa organization mo. And in short, the more people na nagtatrabaho, the more people na may idea, the more people na meron kang time, all of that, may mga resources din po yan sila. Hindi, ngayon, ang expenses ay hindi lang po ikaw. Bawat isa, alam nyo guys, in the business like we have, kanya-kanya naman tayong nagninegosyo dito eh. Ibig sabihin, kanya-kanya po tayong gumagamit ng mga resources natin. Hindi po gastos lahat ito na upline. Hindi rin po to gastos lahat ni downline. Gastos po natin ito lahat shared by all of us. Kasi independent entrepreneur tayo dito eh. Hindi po tayo sweldado, hindi po tayo empleyado. Ang lahat po ng mga resources natin dito, kung ikaw lang mag-isa, kung hindi ka nakapag-leverage, ibig sabihin, ang lahat ng gastos ay sa'yo. Di ba? At ngayon na nakapag-leverage ka, ibig sabihin, yung gastos din po natin, ay na-leverage din po yan. So, ibig sabihin, na-share din po. So, resources-wise, magiging cost-efficient po yan. Okay? Now, since maraming tao na involved na ngayon sa organization mo, meaning your contacts and relationship is also expanding. Okay? Di ba? When you build your network, hindi lang po income ang nag-i-expand mo. Ang contact at saka relationship nag-i-expand yan. Bakit? Yung downline mo, may kakilala na hindi mo kakilala before. Ngayon, dahil downline mo siya, nakilala mo ang downline niya, ngayon, ang kaibigan mo, sa halip na isa lang, ngayon, dalawa na. Ganun po yan. We meet a lot of people because as we continue to leverage, we get to meet along with other people. Dati po, when nag-umpisa po kami sa negosyo, I only have Juliet with me. Later on, may sumali. Nandyan si Judy, nandyan si Mel, nandyan si Noveline, nandyan si Shirley, nandyan si Maribeth Igot, and so on and so forth. Nandyan si Julius Dusdus, and many more. Si Sir Rudy, na ngayon nakilala ko. There are people na nag-extend po yung contacts natin, yung relationship natin as we do the leverage. So, ibig sabihin, ang leverage pala ay hindi lang po pala para sa pera. Okay? At ito pa yung nangyari. Ang contact nila, nagiging contact mo na rin. Yung relationship nila, nagiging ka-relationship mo na rin. Yung kanegosyo nila ay nagiging kanegosyo mo na rin. Everybody is actually expanding. Leverage is a win-win process where everyone can become successful. Hindi lang po isa, hindi lang po dalawa, kung leverage ang pinag-uusapan, bawat tao sa loob ng organization ay may kapasidad na magiging successful. Okay? Lahat po ay may kapasidad na magiging successful. Kaya nga when I talk about leverage, it's always a win-win process. It's a win-win. Alam nyo guys, through the years, I have learned to view things differently. And as I age, hindi naman ako ganun pakatanda, but as I age, I begin to have different things na pananaw. And I begin to value things that are way beyond money itself. And you may not understand me right now, but one day when you get to where I got, I believe you will understand what I'm talking about. Leverage is a win-win process, and everyone is entitled for that win-win. Okay? Everyone look for creative ways to leverage the resources that they have at their disposal. Kanya-kanyang pamaraan po yan, kanya-kanyang technique. When everyone is in the organization are on the concept of leverage, makikita nyo po, lahat po ng mga creativity ay lalabas. Lahat po ng mga creativity ay lalabas. That's exactly what I'm saying. That you will never run out of resources. You will never run out of ideas. You will never run out of skills when you are going to do leverage. The more you leverage, the more powerful your organization becomes. The more you leverage, the more ideas you have, the more time you have. Grabe, guys. Everything becomes unlimited. Everything becomes unlimited. When you leverage, you spend their time developing relationship with people who can take them where they want to get to. Hindi nyo ba namalayan? As you do the leverage, as you recruit, as you keep building your networks, your group, wala ka bang namalayan na yung relationship mo are also extending not just from your downline, but to the downline of the downline of the downline of the downline. Di nyo ba nakita yan? Na yung dati yung friend mo ay isa lang, ngayon may friend ka na sa friend niya, sa friend, sa friend, sa friend, sa friend pa niya. That's exactly the effect of leverage. And you will be able to create tremendous success with minimal resources na kakailanganin mo in time. You don't need a lot of resources when you are able to build. Kaya nga ito yung sinasabi ko eh. Whatever your company right now, always remember that your business is your people. You are enjoying the kind of income you have right now, not because of the company, but because of the people you are in your organization, because of the people you have in your organization. The purpose of the company is just the vehicle that compensates you. But you get your reward, not because of the company, but because of the people you have down the line. Remember that. No? Remember that. I am a company owner, and I am always telling people, you make money not because of me, you make money but because of the people that you have down the line. They are the people that you are going to take care. They are the people that you are going to train. They are the people that you're going to nurture. That people in your team, that is your business unit. Never forget that. Okay? And most businesses are defined by income equals rate and time. They don't have the equation of leverage. Yan po ang nangyayari nung gumawa ka ng sari-sari store. May sari-sari store ka, isang tindahan. Ano po yan? Income times the number of hours na bukas ang tindahan. Walang leverage po dyan. Paano magka-leverage ang isang tindahan? Pag magbukas siya ulit ng another na tindahan. Yan ang leverage niya. At magbukas pang more. Gaya ng 7-Eleven. Kung ang 7-Eleven ay isang tindahan lamang, walang leverage po doon. Rate times time lang po yan. Pero nung nagdagdag ng marami pang mga 7-Eleven outlets, yun, nagkaroon na po ng leverage. Kasi may multiplier effect na. The owner of the business works hard every day to create income. It's always the owner lang. Pero pag nagka-leverage ka, lahat ng mga tao down the line, silang lahat ay nagtatrabaho all at the same time. Okay? You get the point? Kung ikaw lang mag-isa, hindi ka nag-leverage, you are only producing income all by yourself. By the moment na ikaw ay nagre-recruit na, you are producing income, everybody is working at the same time, and in return, you are producing income all at the same time. That income is invested, reinvested, and it continues to grow. It becomes assets, it produces more and more wealth. You just have to manage it. Kaya nga, I always share this to a lot of people. When it comes to income, always remember it. Never to be magastos about it. Yes, it's okay to be extravagant, but remember, money is hard to find. Keep it as much as possible. No? Keep it for the rainy days. Okay? In short, it produces wealth. You don't become wealthy by the amount of money that you earn. Hello? Hear this out. You don't become wealthy by the amount of money that you earn. You become wealthy based on the amount of money you kept. Kaya nga sabi ni Chinkitan, it's not how much you earn, but it's how much you save that makes you financially wealthy. Ulitin ko guys ha, it's not how much you earn, but it's how much you save that makes you financially wealthy. Remember that. Pag ganito ang situation na patas lang, wala kang nadadagdag na mga tao, wala pong leverage po dyan. Ang income mo lang is directly proportional or as a result doon sa trabaho na binibigay mo. In short, pareho ka lang sa isang empleyado na mindset. I'm working for myself and by myself alone. Yun lang ang nagiging resulta. Kung hindi ka magre-recruit, you are just like the employee na mindset. I'm not saying it's bad because I am once an employee in which ang mindset ang pinag-usapan natin dyan. Meaning, you are working for yourself and by yourself. Hindi ka kikita ng malaki. You've got to start looking at the investments. Kasi kung hindi mo magawa yan, hindi ka makapag-retire. Yung mga small business owners that works for money and security, one day they will begin to notice na when they get old, they also started to lose their money, whatever things they have put in. Now, to increase income, they have to increase their time and or investment. That's the only way. If you wanted to talk about increasing your income, there are only one variant there, and that is actually your time. And actually, the second one is where you are going to invest your money. But actually, the other way of investing is also through other people. So when you have time and other people, you are also actually increasing your income. So if you don't have other people and you have time, then better learn to put your money into investment para you will be able to have a leverage of the investment. Okay, ha? Take note of that. In short, hindi ko na lang masyadong i-deal yun because I have another topic on that also, on how are you going to generate more income through investment. In short, a small business owner, the key to more wealth is changing the mindset from employee to leverage. We've got to transform the way we think. Because if we're not going to transform our thinking, we as a business owner, small business owner, pag hindi po tayo nakapag-leverage, I'm sorry to tell you, we're just like the employee's mindset who are just only working for yourself and by yourself. Thank you so much for the time that you have given me tonight. I hope that you were able to learn something out of it. I don't know if you're still there. I just hope that you are still there. No, I just hope that you're still there. By the way, if you wanted to review the topics that we have talked, it's actually stored in your wherever you are watching right now. If you're watching in Facebook, that is stored in the Facebook page, and if you're watching with me in YouTube, that is also stored in YouTube. Okay, so you can always review it. No, you can always review it. And if you have downlines na wala po tonight, please share this video, and I bet it can help them. No, if you have downlines na hindi po sila nakarating po tonight, share this video because I believe it can help them. No, it can help them. I hope I was able to deliver the message about leverage. And this is what I intend for all of us to be able to appreciate the things that we are doing. Okay? So, thank you very much as I close tonight. May the good Lord bless you. Tomorrow is September. I'm started to play the Jose Marichan song. Christmas in Our Hearts. Believe me, guys. No, I really wanted to play that song today, but I just gonna wait for September 1. I'm just gonna wait for September 1. Okay. For those people who doesn't know me, that's me right there on screen. I'm Joffrey Villasencio. All the details is there. The contact number is also there. You can keep in touch with me if you chose to ask something, consult something. Please feel free. No, I'm I'm uh, I'm not available 24 hours, but you can actually just leave a message. I'm currently the president and CEO of the 818 Premier Properties Incorporated. And at the same time, I am the mission director of Global Missions to Marketplace. And if there's anybody that is that is watching with us right now, na not part of not part of my realty firm, just a simple announcement. By the way, D818 is building houses. No, we have two. No, we have an ongoing project right now here in Gabi, Cordova. You might want to take a look at it. No, it's for sale. No, it's a house and lot. So hope to see you one of these days. Thank you and God bless you all. Bye.